So welcome to another video, bit of a different one this time. I'm currently up on the outskirts of El Chorro around Ardales in Malaga, and we've got the car, we're all packed up, but what we don't have is a plan. So my plan was to have a little explore this afternoon, maybe do some off-road routes, get some lunch out and hopefully find a little spot that I feel comfortable enough to wild camp this evening. Couple of issues with that. I'll go into some of those later. Not least of them, it's a bank holiday weekend, and on the drive up here it's just been absolutely full of camper vans, caravans, 4x4s. So finding a quiet spot anywhere might be a bit of a challenge, but that's for later on. It's about midday now. I'm going to have a drive around and try and find a spot to make a better lunch. So join me for another one. So I came through El Chorro and that was absolutely slammed. There's like loads of people everywhere. We're a little bit further away now. We're up near the reservoir, the other reservoir. And right now I'm just trying to find a place for lunch. I've got to keep my eyes peeled for a little area that might be good for an overnight kit, for an overnight camp. But we'll see. In the meantime, just find somewhere to eat because I'm starving. Up there is absolutely full of caravans. I don't know where I'm going to get a spot to spend the night around here. This might do for a little lunch spot. This is just like a little loop-de-loop. Yep. Room with a view. So yeah, just pulled off at the side of the road on this little loop. Got a pretty nice view over the horizon, and I'm going to stay here for a little bit now, get some lunch and relax for a minute, and then have a look at the map and plan out my next move. Alright, let's get some food on. Here for lunch, got some good old English style sausages and hot dog bread. Cheap and cheerful. So, like I say, I don't have much of a plan today, and I'm starting to worry about that, and I've seen the amount of people around. So the main issue in Spain is wild camping is essentially illegal everywhere. So I'm not really looking for the legalities. You more have to look at where wild camping is tolerated, and if you pick your spots sensibly and you stay away from national parks and stay away from the coast, plenty of people can wild camp or do wild camp with no problems. My problem is that I'm a bit of a wild camping virgin, so I've never actually wild camped, and so one of two things will happen. I'll either not find a spot tonight and have to go to a campsite, or try and find a spot at a campsite, or I will find a spot but I won't feel comfortable staying the night and I'll just bottle it. But I don't know yet, so let's find out. Right now I've got plenty of hours left. Got a beautiful spot here to sit, have some lunch, chill out for a while, look at the map, and then I might take the car further that way up and see if there's a couple of spots. I've already looked on Google Maps before I came up here, and there's a couple of little trails, little off-road trails that I might try. Nothing too complicated because I don't have a spotter or anybody. I'm travelling alone, but if the rain hasn't washed them out, then I'll have a little explore down there. So join me for the unknown. So my plan is also, if I can find a spot to camp tonight and I don't have anything else to do, is to organise these drawers, because they're just getting absolutely very disorganised with just stuff everywhere. I bought a couple of little organiser things. That's not going to work. I bought a couple of little organiser things to help out for the drawers. One thing that is nice is when I'm not travelling with Joshua, I don't have the infant car seat, so I can put the back seats down, move the bed up, and then it gives me a load more room back here for when I'm just like messing around. So that's it, we're gonna get packed up here. There's another overlanding rig coming up, so there must be something up that way. Go and check it out. So I'm just going to stop here for a minute. I've seen on the satellite that this track leads down to, well, even on the satellite was showing a bunch of camper vans, so I don't want to have that many neighbours. Supposedly down this track is a really quiet spot to camp for the night, but because I'm on my own and I don't have my wife with me to guide me through anything tricky, I'm going to park the car here and just take a walk down and see how possible it is, because I don't want to take any chances when I'm out here on my own. Wouldn't fancy it in the rain, but this bit's passable. Let's have a little check out further down, see what we got. So far, doesn't look like the rain has washed out too much of the road down there. I'm going to keep going down to the end. Wow, if I could spend the night around here, that would be awesome. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I still might bottle that one. Ooh, this doesn't look good to pass. Maybe we've reached the end of the road. Yup. I did actually read someone say that the road had been washed out at the end. See, this is why I walked down, because if I brought the car down here, I'd have to back all the way up there, and on my own, I don't like the thought of that. And I'm certainly not crossing that, or even attempting to cross that in my car. Which is a bloody shame, because further out here, wow, I could have just put the car here, and it's completely in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's a shame. Right there. Nice little spot right there I could have put the car. But there's a massive hole in the road, so we won't be doing that. So, never mind. It's looking more and more like a campsite at this rate, but who knows. We're gonna carry on exploring for another few hours and see what we find. So we might get a bit of luck in the other direction. I was a bit worried because the amount of camper vans I saw nearby on satellite, and I don't really fancy the police or anybody else telling me to move on. But the car is parked just there, so that other road should lead down to that area, which is big, open and flat. I can see right in the distance, I can see another Jeep, but maybe there's a little track that comes down more close to this edge. I don't know. We're going to go and have a little look. So, didn't quite like the look of this, so I just thought I'd get out and have a walk ahead. And I've been all the way around there, and actually it looks fine. But I just spotted this little rough trail, and before I leave the area, I want to have a quick poke my nose down here a minute and have a look. So it's so far drivable. Looks like there used to be a gate here. No gate, no foul. So when I have my wife with me, I normally have a little bit more confidence to just take the car down routes and explore. But when I'm just on my lonesome, if I get stuck in a bloody washed out hole or something, I really don't want to be having to pay for an expensive recovery out the middle of nowhere. So on foot we go. So far, it's pretty drivable. Ooh, there's a little clearing up ahead. Let's go and have a look. Hello, hello. Wow. Alright, I think we might have we might have found ourselves a little camping spot. Don't really fancy the climb up there, so we'll just have a quick look, see what is there. Okay, well, I'm not driving up here, that's for sure. But doesn't look like anyone's going to be driving down either from this side. Okay. So, do I have the balls to camp here tonight? So a lot of you seasoned campers, especially in the States where you have free land to camp on, they're going to think I'm a bit of a wuss. But this is Spain. Every square inch of land is owned, and you technically need permission. But again, people do it, and people do it by being sensible. And I'm looking around. One thing I can't see much of either, which is a really good sign, is rubbish. Which means not too many people come down here. Someone's clearly made a camp. I wonder if this is recent. Well, whoever was camping here left the place in good state. There's not a single bit of rubbish anywhere. Holy crap, I'm camping here. Holy Moses. Now if I go into town and get supplies and come back and someone's pinched this spot, I'm going to be really, really angry. Alright, back on the trail for a bit. Let's go into town. Well, not town, there's a kiosky thing where I can get some ice and bits and pieces. And then we're going to come back to that campsite. I really hope that nobody's planning on camping there tonight, because that's exactly what I need. Right, got some more ice now, so it's about probably about a half-hour trip back to that turn off, and then I'm going to go and see if that campsite's still available. It's about 20 past 4 now. I don't want to risk it. I want to get to that site, and I really hope that spot's still there. And not only do I hope it's still there, but I hope nobody comes sniffing around it later. I just want to get left alone. We'll see. Green van is. That's where I plan to have lunch today. They don't look like they're going anywhere. I think generally camping around here is kind of tolerated. But we're going to be a lot more remote where we're going. So hopefully no one's going to bother us at all. Okay, back on the off-road. Let's go find our campsite. Here we are. Doesn't look like anyone's been down here since we were here. Awesome. So I think now I'm just going to chill out for a while. I'm going to make camp. I'm probably not going to go crazy putting the awning up and stuff, just in case. And I don't need it anyway, it's certainly not going to rain. So I think I'm just going to table and chair, that'll be it. And set up the bed in the car, get ready for the night. Cheers. I'm actually still drinking non-alcoholic just to wait to see if I'm going to be okay here to stay, because once I've had a few beers I won't be able to drive out. But I think I'll be alright. I'm going to chill out for a bit, have a wander around, and then if I still feel okay with it, I'll make camp. This is what I've been dreaming of for ages. I love Spain, but camping in Spain, the campsites are just full of people, full of music, full of fiesta, and it's just not why I go camping. I go camping for this, just to be completely disconnected from people. And if I have to break a few bylaws to do it, then so be it. But this is definitely worth it. Coming up close to 7 o'clock now, getting a bit more settled in, so I've got my bed all prepped, got camping all set up, got my mosquito nets on the side windows so I can let some ventilation in, but nothing else at night. And this normally I have reversed just to block the light out from the front screen, so I put the silver on the inside just to make myself look a bit less shiny. That's one advantage I've got as well when I want to be a little bit stealthy out in these tracks, is I don't have a white van, because they stick out like a sore thumb. In fact, there's two which must be like miles away in the distance, and I can see them from here on the other side of the bank. So mine does blend in a little bit better. So I've been here a couple of hours, not seen or heard of a soul, so I think it's safe to settle in, crack a beer, enjoy the evening and the peace and quiet. There's nothing here apart from birds and bees and just nature. Absolutely lovely. You can get this on a campsite. So I'm pretty sure that sun sets in about 1 hour, so I'm pretty sure no one's going to come around and hassle me. So I'm going to relax a bit, have a proper beer, and start thinking about dinner. I just bought hamburgers this time. I've just got blue cheeseburgers to do on the grill. Nothing fancy because I didn't know what my situation would be tonight, so I just wanted to go easy. Oh man, this is absolutely relaxing. Can't hear a soul. Nothing. Let's see what the real beers are doing. Oh, they're nice and cold. Cheers all. Crack on at home. This is bliss. So the law here in Spain is fairly interesting when it comes to camping. So technically, if your vehicle is parked in a legal place, so it's correctly parked, there is no law against sleeping inside your vehicle. So this is why I guess a lot of the van lifers are able to like travel around Spain and stuff. The problem comes in if you have any kind of awning or chair or table, vis-a-vis what I've got out here now. As soon as you have that kind of stuff outside your vehicle, then it's considered camping, and it's technically against the law. I'm going a bit careful tonight. I've not put my big toldo up. I'm okay just with my little table and my chair next to my car. And when I go to bed tonight, I'll probably stick them under the car just to make it look like less obvious. But I don't think anyone's coming down this way, so we should be alright. But that's the legal side of it. So you can sort of get out and enjoy nature, and there's plenty of vans to do around here. Obviously, my rig is pretty small. I can't cook and be inside the car. It's great for sleeping, but I need a little bit of outdoor space to do my stuff. So, yeah, technically I'm camping, and technically I don't really care right now. Cheers all. It's that time of the evening, Sun's about to go down in the next half hour, so I think I'm going to get some food on the go. I keep feeling I've got a whisper around here because it's so quiet. It's amazing. But I'm going to get some hamburgers on the go, or one hamburger on the go, because I do fancy some food. So one thing I've also done while I've been sitting here with not lots to do is finally organised all of my drawers. So I've got little pull-out things with various bits. They can go on top and they store inside. And I can see what I'm doing, which is awesome. The burger's nearly ready. Got some blue cheese on there. Nothing complicated tonight, no big cob stews. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect. So I planned for easy food. But blue cheese burger ain't so bad. Let's just shift this little fella over there. Toast my bread a wee bit. This is amazing. Little boy wants a burger. He's a little fella. Around here they get fairly confident because they're used to having people around. He can smell my burger, but he ain't getting any of that just yet. Wow, he's definitely used to people. Go on, shush. He looks like he's going to try and jump my cars for my burger. Not having that. Sorry, fella. What's left over in the morning I'll chuck in the bush for you. How's that? Alright. I'm getting hungry. So is he. He's still hanging around, he's over here. The problem around here is there's lots of campsites and there's lots of places where foxes get quite used to people. Since the fox hasn't stolen my burger, I'm going to eat it. And now I'm thinking I'm going to put... What I don't want to do is wake up tomorrow and have my rubbish bag completely spread everywhere with the fox. And he knows I'm here and he knows I've got food. So he'll be back while I'm asleep. So it's currently on my wing mirror. I guess I could hang it up somewhere up there. Or strap it to my roof. Possibly strap it to my roof, because then I'll hear if anything's trying to climb up there and I can bang them off. No. I mean, oh wow, that's good. Strong blue cheese. Ooh. Nice. Well, I set out this morning and I didn't have a plan. I had a wish. My wish was to find a little spot for wild camping. And on the way up here I saw so many people in the area and camper vans and stuff, because tomorrow's a holiday. And I kind of thought it'll just end up at a busy campsite full of people, but I'll still enjoy it. And then I found this little place, and wow, absolutely wow, hidden gem. Obviously there's a fire pit here, I'm not the first to find it, but Just goes to show, if you look around enough, you find little gems in the middle of nowhere. This could not be more perfect. Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna wash on my food. Sun's gonna be down in the next 10-15 minutes. And I'm gonna have a couple of beers, go on the other side of the car. Just enjoy this. And, well, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Well, that was a really good sleep. Beautiful weather, sounds of the birds. It's time to make a coffee. So just as I was about to close out this video, my GoPro batteries died, so I'll have to film the rest of this on my phone. But I've got to admit, yesterday when I was on the way up here, I had my doubts because of all the campers and caravans that I was seeing, and I never thought I'd find a spot this quiet. Since I arrived yesterday, I've just not seen another human being. It's been absolutely amazing. So now I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my coffee, watch the view, have a nice lazy morning, and head on back home in a bit. So thanks for coming along, see you in the next one.